festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when the team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these players want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today on the hill, Grayson Rodriguez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the rolling track. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Righty delivers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground, Mateo whips it to first, and Albies is retired. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This guy is an elite-level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and they're looking.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. The 1-1. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitches in the dirt. 3-2 now. Got him looking. He didn't like the call.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That's to third. Right. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman, the switch hitter batting right. Soft contact in the air. Nice grab.
Just a beautiful play. Where's the cape? In the air like Superman. Diving catch, and he ends the inning.
Top of the second. Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Nice play. To his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast was simple.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So. That right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Just missed. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. And another ball.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Slice to right. Santander settles under it and makes the catch. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Free, back to work.
That's 1-0.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Ball, that's outside.
1 away with a runner at third here in Game 3. On the ground at first, and that one handled to the pole. And it's 1-0. Anthony Santander at the plate. In the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Free, a multi-gold glove award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And now the lefty. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to first, that's 2. Nice. On to the third inning. So here's Murphy now. The pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
This to center field. Makes the grab, one down. Willie Adames stands in. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all. Cheese on that one. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. The first, and they get Adames for the out. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. Down. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jorge Mateo. Line drive, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Now here's the Orioles DH, Colton Cowser. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, 2 ball. Adames. Over to Albies. Over to first. Safe. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. One out, the runner at second here in Game 3 of the World Series. That one the other way. Base hit, and the postseason success continues for him. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now, here is Austin Hayes. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Cowser on third. Mullins over at first, so 1 away. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two balls.
Sports away a little bit. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the catcher comes up. Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Fall off foul. At the belt and fires. In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. Orioles leave them loaded. They lead it 1-0. World Series Game 3. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. Into the zone, call the strike. 1-1. Harris, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. Into center. Mullins in pursuit. Nabs it, and there's one down. Here is Ozzy Albies up to him. Little chopper rolls foul. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss, and he was through.
Every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And that's outside. The 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings through that one out front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That one way outside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This to third. Sneaks through, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Coming home. He'll score, and the Braves take the lead. It's 2-1.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out. Runner at second. Matt Olson next up for the Braves.
Hey.
Big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Riley. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with one gone. Down the left. Swing and a high drop. That one way back there. On its way. Gone. Well, I got that going for me, which is nice. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a couple more. It's 5-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's in there. Strike one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
One gone, runner. First, Willie Adames now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hayes raging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now here's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Murphy off the first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
Andy Diaz. Hit hard. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. The Orioles down by 4 here in the bottom of the 4th. And a strike in there.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next one misses. And now it's 3-2. The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's 1 away. And at first, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. The 0-2. Up the middle. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play.
He's out.
And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 5 and the Orioles 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Cole Irvin.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Henderson. Tosses the first. One away here in the fifth. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullen puts it away, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're at the top of the fifth. Didn't chase that time. On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the down to first. And very nicely done for the out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jorge Mateo now. The lefty fires. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average. And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Riley gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Very good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. And a pitch. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Mullins in the box again, takes a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 5. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Austin Riley. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Run away on the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First off, and it just misses. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Sunshine there. Makes the play. That's out number 2. And at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Olsen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wind to the pitch. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And base hit. The throw into second, throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 2 now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Flips it. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next is the speedy first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. Two relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Here comes the skipper. Now on the bump, Ronaldo Lopez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And downstairs.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one ripped. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tags for third. Throw in. He's third. It's 5-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. Third out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Tate.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the pitch. Adames, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. And Adames swings through that one.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pulled him with the breaking ball there. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, strike 1. In his 6th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Baker preparing to come on if needed. Cologne getting cranked up as well. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Right-hander kick steals. Hit hard, that gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. He made it.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Look out!
That ball hit
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's
There's a swing and a drive. That one out's against the fence. One run across, headed for the plate. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. Save!
didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
Here's Austin Riley. And that one clips the corner. Runner at third, 2 away. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, no appeal.
It's good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
Kicks and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in for the third out. And they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. It's now a 7. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Righty delivers.
1 ball.
It's upstairs.
2
Ball
strikes.
1. Now 1-2. That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. Comes a 2-2. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay.
3.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Oh, and
Nope,
they're going to
that's a
tag
ball.
the pitcher with a pitch clock violation.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The Braves leading by 5 near the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Stockhausen
Ball,
up
that's
for the
out.
third time here. Watches that one miss. And a foul ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. To the right side. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it on his own, and the Orioles set down. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Yennier Cano.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Cano, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And the 0-2.
One ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Rolls across the diamond, and Olsen is set down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now, Sean Murphy swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-2.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Murphy over at second, one down.
Doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Check swing, and he held it. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Check swing. He went. Slider right there. Down on strikes for the third. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. They turn things over to the southpaw, A.J. Minter.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Next ball for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. That one missing inside. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rutschman, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball in.
And that one is inside. This one popped up. Olsen has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Braves 8 and the Orioles 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Craig Kimbrell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in the post game.
Harris stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first.
Oh, he got it.
Leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out in a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Up
1 ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. The Braves up big in this one. You're the top of the 9th. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, 2 up, 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
Inning of work there as he set. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. pitch. Right through there for a strike. The
Ball.
shortstop
That's
takes the
inside.
ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball.
Didn't
2
recognize
strikes.
off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2 the count.
At the belt and finals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. And
3-2.
another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot. Here's Johnson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now in
Counts
the
1-0.
dirt. 1-0. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Orioles down to their final out. Jordan Westburg digs in now. Pitch
1-0.
misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball,
2
1
down,
strike.
nobody on. Here the last half of inning
No,
number 9.
inside.
And another ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out. Ball can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely. 2 outs, runner at first. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for
That's
the
a ball.
Orioles. And that's downstairs and
Ball 1,
outside.
no strike.
The next
That's in.
pitch misses.
Ball 2.
2-1. The Orioles down to their final strike.
Full count.
That one not close. And now 3-2. Westburg, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now, that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.